All right. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and in today's video, we're talking about the new exotic power grenade launcher, the Parasite. This thing is really strong. From our test of it right now in Shuro-Chi, it does the equivalent of one Galhorn shot of damage, at least to this boss. Every boss has, different multipliers, crits, and stuff like that, but this isn't shooting a crit. The Galhorn isn't shooting a crit, so it's a pretty fair comparison. It does one Galhorn shot worth of damage originally, but then when you get the stacks, when you get 20 stacks by killing adds with other weapons, it actually does the equivalent of 3 Galhorn shots with 1 worm shot. So it's actually really strong and could be really good for like insane burst DPS or for wiping out a champion in a Grandmaster or something of that nature. Its intrinsic trait reads Worm's Hunger. This weapon fires hive worms which explode on impact. The size and damage of the explosion scales with the number of enemies you've defeated just before firing this weapon. So you essentially feed the worm. If you're familiar with the lore and Savathun and all that, you're feeding the worm by getting those kills, and then you shoot it, and it's extremely powerful. Bungie has made this really strong for a reason. And then it also has this right here, Worm Byproduct, which we tested. Taking damage from your own worm projectile detonation empowers your weapons for a short time, so you can shoot the grenade launcher at your feet, and in doing so, you'll damage yourself with it, and you can buff your other weapons. From what we tested, it was a 15% damage buff to your other weapons, so that could also be really beneficial. You probably would use it in a manner where you would shoot the boss with the ×20 stack, shoot it out, shoot all the rest of the shots, and then with the last shot, you shoot it at your feet to buff the rest of your weapons. Maybe buff your sniper, fusion ammo, whatever it may be. So what we're going to do here is test it out. My friend Ape here has it on, and he'll get the ×20 stacks. And I will be shooting a Galhorn shot. And Dwayne, what are you going to be shooting at for damage comparison?
Lasting impression rocket.
Lasting impression rocket. So you can see the comparison of rocket, Galhorn rocket, lasting impression rocket versus the new Parasite exotic grenade launcher. Just a moment here. Alright, so clear the rest of these ads out.
Yeah, I got the 12.
Perfect, so let's clear them all out. And we're also being very attentive to not have any other damage buffs, so the numbers after we wipe here in a moment should very accurately reflect, the comparison between these weapons. So. Alright, so now it's all cleared out. We're gonna go ahead and hop on here. Start it up. And he's shooting a ×20. Just the lasting impression. I'm shooting a Galhorn shot. All the Wolfpack rounds hit. And we'll wipe in a moment, and it will give us the damage numbers of these 3 weapons. Pretty cool to see a new exotic power weapon that's insane damage. So you can see there, I did a Galhorn 32,000, Dwayne's lasting impression 37,000, and Ape with the new Parasite exotic grenade launcher 98,000. So that's like 3 Galhorn shots in one. And again, you only get that 1 ×20 shot, so keep that in mind. You can't just keep repeatedly shooting those, but after you've shot that 1 shot, every shot afterwards does the equivalent of a Galhorn shot, so you got a lot of damage output from that. Overall, a really impressive and really insane exotic. And that's a wrap for this video. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed, smash the like button. See you in the next one. Later.